The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, we retake our homeworld. We retake our home. We retake. I am one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another CSO tournament. If you joined us yesterday, you'd know today's MLM, and if you didn't, welcome. MLM 7, we are a week behind. It was delayed last week, and so we're doing it this week. As you can see from the bracket on screen, we have 7 players ready to duke it out in our lowest MMR capped tournament. Yeah, this tournament is capped at 3,200 MMR, so pretty much the lower echelon of Diamond, and just to try and make a level playing field for everyone in the Metal Leagues, as we just get ready to set up this first lobby. Just waiting for some vetoes to get done, and we will get on the way. Yeah, really looking forward to what looks to be a short tournament, but we'll see how we go. We'll be casting game 3. So Bletchforst versus Petrus Swanepoel. Probably the first semi-final of CSO Mousy, the current rank 1 seed in this MLM. While we wait for... Yeah, he'll be waiting for the winner of Gam Gam versus SC2 Misa, so... Let's see what we can get going here. Yeah, some good CSO representation here. We've got, I think, 4 CSO players: CSO Hulk, Caretta, Pierre, Misa, and Mousy. So let's see. Yeah, what we have. My name's Linglad, and it's an honor as always to be a part of these CSO tournaments. Yeah, just waiting for some vetoes, as I said, and yeah, we'll be ready to kick this one off there. Good to see some people just participating this week and not only watching the dream hack that's going on at the moment. All the Europeans have been knocked out. If you haven't been following, Reynor was the last to fall. 3-1 to Maru. Nothing to scoff at there. Excuse me. But yeah, we have some cool games to play here. Oh, just gonna have to take a few moments and explain the veto process to one of our players. So let's see how quick we can get this going for you. So yeah, good to see everyone chiming into the chat to try get this rolling as soon as possible. We are only 3 more editions away from MLM 10, which we hope to have something spectacular lined up, something a bit different and something a bit more exciting. So let's see what we'll have to wait and see what we have planned for then. Until then, I mean, just sit back, relax, and enjoy some Metal League madness. These games can get pretty wild, and sometimes they can be a bit slow with neither player wanting to move out until 20 minutes. So we'll see exactly what we get when we get into it. We are in a party, and we will see what these 2 players have in store for us. So we have a pretty highly ranked Terran player, 3126 MMR. His opponent is a pretty low ranked Terran player, 2458 MMR. So we will see. Don't want to call it, but we'll see what these 2 players can do for in this match. We are going to have a TVT, so I honestly don't think we're going to have too many fireworks. We might just see one person we get a lead early on and just build the momentum from there. And yeah, let's see if... Okay, so I mean the players don't have too much preference regarding maps at what we play. So let's see if we can get this underway as soon as possible. Curious Minds is going to be our first map. Neither player has an objection to that, so just waiting for one more player to ready up and we'll be on our way. Yeah. Ready, yeah, is the call, and it looks like we are underway. Nice. Oh. Yeah, a nice Sunday afternoon. Just a mild little tournament on a Sunday. No complaints, to be honest. So, yeah, as I said, we are going to have a TVT on Curious Minds. And, yeah, let's see exactly what these two players can do for us today. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Curious Minds with the blue Terran SCVs, it is Petrus. His opponent in the top left-hand corner, also playing Terran, just red. It is Blechfaust. Alright, so this is gonna be somewhat interesting. Petrus opening up a gas immediately. Okay. Alright. Let's see, Hannes. Let's see how this game unfolds, because yeah, Petrus has an SCV heading across the map and looks like it's gonna be some proxy racks, so one so far, second SCV is making its way over, so we will be getting 2 proxy racks. Nice to see. Nice to see Petrus coming here with a bit of a cheesy build, but at least something prepared on the side of Blechfaust is just building his racks at home, and he's going to SCV scout, so we'll know really soon how just what exactly Petrus is up to. I mean, the triple supply depot wall is... Oh, okay. Triple supply depot wall at the top of the ramp is just gonna signal that his racks is not at home. I mean, the racks could be built out of SCV vision range, but we will see what Blechfaust's reaction is going to be to this, as his SCV makes its way to the top of the ramp and he's going to scout. Okay, the barracks is missing from the wall. Petrus's SCV is going to start to work its way through the SCV, building the CC on the low ground, actually on location. So Reaper pops out and he's going to get that SCV. The Reaper now going to rally, and he's actually going to spot these proxy racks. The Reaper of Petrus is going to get out and he's going to get the first shot onto this Reaper. The SCV building the third racks is going to go down, but so does the Reaper. So Petrus winning that initial battle, but okay, I was going to say only producing out of one of those racks. Now building 2 Reapers at a time. Blechfaust though has a bunker protecting the ramp and a bunker protecting the Reaper jump up spot. I think this is the correct answer to this rush that Petrus is going to try. The SCV building the bunker does land up going down as this Reaper is going to get chased away. 2 Marines now at the top of this Reaper jump spot. Oh, they are going to get these Reapers, and oh, the Reaper grenade actually saves the Reaper. Petrus is going to get out. It is going to start to regen its health rather quickly, but the double bunker. Oh, Bletchfast did cancel that CC on the low ground, so this CC, yep, gets cancelled again. Petrus looking to keep the pressure on. What's the split here? 1 Marine and 3 Marines. Yeah, Bletchfast pretty much safe here at home. Up on the high ground. The triple racks. Oh, let's see. Yeah, these Reapers, they do pop up to the ramp. Not going to get anything down. A few shots here, a few shots there, but they're not actually going to get too much done. Back at home, Petrus. Not making any SCVs, as I say, there one's about to pop, but not making any workers, not looking to expand. He does have 1 SCV stuck on the low ground. He's going to follow up with a factory back home, so both players with 3 racks, following up with factories. As yeah, this rush stabilizes, but Petrus making a reactor onto one of these proxy racks. Interesting. Oh, and tech lab. Let's see if the third rack gets an add-on. The third rack does get an add-on. Gets 2 tech labs. So yeah, this game, this rush, not doing exactly what Petrus wanted it to, but Bletchfasters managed to build a natural expansion and is floating that CC over. Has a bunker at the front here. 4 Marines do get into that bunker. A lot of Reapers going to show up, and they're actually going to get turned away rather quickly by the Marines in the bunker. Yeah, another Reaper goes down, and yeah, Petrus really not getting too much done with these Reapers. Loses another 2 Reapers as he tries to dive in and get one of these mules. Yeah, this is going to be a successful cleanup here by Bletchfast, and Bletchfast in a pretty commanding position. Second orbital on the way. Back home, Petrus with a starport and a factory building a tech lab. So let's see what the choice is going to be there. Probably some excuse me. Okay, the starport's going to switch over, so and another tech lab will be produced. Let's see what the unit choice is going to be out of that tech lab starport. Banshees. Yeah, having a look at the unit, is 16 Marines here on the side of Bletchfast. Bletchfast in a okay position, pretty decent position. Reacted Marines getting built on the other side of the map for Petrus, so we will see just what Petrus can get done if Bletchfast is going to move out, and how much is actually going to get done if these Marines come in at the same time. A double medevac drop heads out for Bletchfast, and Petrus actually doesn't have anything at home to defend this, so ooh, nice tank is going to siege up here at the top of the ramp, and that's going to give some nice cover to this defensive position of Bletchfast. This double medevac drop getting ready to move into the main. Has a scan, sees that there's absolutely nothing there. A tank is about to pop. Literally pops as these medevacs start to unload, but yeah, Petrus actually has nothing at home to defend us. Cloak on the way for the Banshees, but the Banshee not yet done. Yep, Bletchfast in this main mineral line, and yeah, Petrus down to 4 workers right now. These SCVs getting absolutely slaughtered. Tank now shelling away at these Marines, but yeah, Petrus down to 3 workers, and yeah, that's going to be GG. Bletchfast taking game number 1 after a 3 racks proxy Reaper. Didn't get too much done, and yeah, looks like Yep. Unsurprisingly, Blitzfast, a slightly higher ranked player, is going to be the one to take the first map, and we are going to go into a game 3. Hardwire will be our next map. Blitzfast. Holding that rush pretty easily, and yeah, being patient enough to stay at home, not overextend, and it doesn't actually some good bunker placement, I must say, some good bunker placement to keep him safe, and unfortunately Petrus doesn't get the job done. Yeah, looks like Hardwire is going to be game number 2, as I said. Yep, both players ready, and we are getting right into this one. Countdown has begun. And we are hopping right into this one. Let's see if we have any results from the bracket just yet. Probably not. That was a rather quick game 1. Rather quick TVT. So, as yeah, we get into our second map. In the top right hand corner of Hardwire, Blue Terran SCVs down 1-0. It is Petrus. And his opponent in the bottom left hand corner, the Red Terran SCVs, looking to go on into the semi-finals. It is Blechfaust. Yeah, let's see what if maybe Hardwire is a better map for Petrus, if Petrus is going to go for some proxy racks again, or nope. Building his barracks at home, but does open up. Yeah, they're really fast refinery, so we will see if yeah, and actually puts 3 workers onto gas straight away, so yeah, Petrus probably going to be building quite a few Reapers again. We'll see what. Yeah, mining about almost 50 gas more than his opponent at this moment, so definitely wants to make use of the early gas. No scout just yet from Petrus, as Blechfast. It's almost halfway across the map. Yep, Petrus gonna go. Okay, let's have a look at those minerals and then go back home, as it looks like Blechfast is gonna take. Yep, CC on location, and this Reaper and this SCV just gonna come across the map and have a scout and see that this time Petrus has built his barracks at home, and this Reaper is gonna start to work away at the SCV. SCV does go down, and yeah, that's about as exciting as this opening gets. One Reaper into a reactor for both players, and then into a factory. Yeah, Blechfast building the wrong building first, and oh, the Reaper grenade for Blechfast. Oh, what a clutch move, and his Reaper survives on 4 HP. Oh, SCV gets a kill. Wow, avenge. 1 kill SCV, what a legend. Keeping the rest of that mineral line safe, and yeah, both players losing their Reaper, so neither player having any sort of map presence at the moment. Reacted Marines on both sides. Only difference is Blechfast has a natural expansion up already and is mining from it, so we'll be producing 2 SCVs at a time, and the orbital about to finish up, so we'll have double mule. Should he choose to use it. Yep, and does use it, so Blechfast going to be in a pretty decent position. On the side of Petrus, just a 111 opener. Still waiting for that natural expansion to come down. Both players going into tank production. As the tech lab on the barracks will probably see some start. And yeah, Marines gonna continue getting reacted out, so we will see what these players want to do. As I said, Stim comes down. Nice to see Bletchfast using the mules. The same on the side of Petrus, but still no natural expansion, so Petrus looking to go for a one base attack. Still, oh, and making a liberator, so maybe a little bit of mineral land harassment to go with the push at the front, but the army supplies quite heavily in favor of Petrus. Petrus really looking to do a one base, maybe a one base all in attack. We'll see. There's still no CC, so he's definitely going all in with this build. And Bletchfast with the natural expansion, is he going to have enough to hold this? Is how many tanks does Bletchfast have? Still only the one tank. Petrus with two tanks. The second one about to link up with this main army. Liberator on its way. So let's see what Petrus can get done. This first tank sieging quite far back, but Liberator's going to come in here. It's going to siege up on the ramp. Oh, Marines come down and they do take that Liberator out really quickly. But yeah, Petrus is going to move in with his Marines into the natural mineral line. Doesn't get too much damage done, but does back up to his tank line. Scan from Bletchfast lets him know that Petrus is sieging this natural base, but Petrus a little bit too far back to put the CC under any sort of pressure. 3 tanks now on the side of Petrus, as Petrus is really looking to siege this base. Tanks do unsiege and move forward. He's going to start to shell this main CC, the natural CC, and it's going to force a lift. Double medevac drop though, heading across the map. Bletchfast says, well, okay, if you're going to siege my base, you can't really have too much at home. Another Liberator shows up and it's going to start to work its way through this tank. That first tank on the ledge is going to go down, and Petrus playing a really good game here. The Marines clearing the supply depots at in the natural, and that's actually going to force Bletchfast into a bit of a supply block. Bletchfast though, oh, this double medevac drop once again into the main base of Petrus, and we'll see if Petrus has anything at home to defend this. I just saw a tank rallying out, and it's not going to be anything to defend this main base right now, but yeah, Petrus going to continue the pressure up into the natural, into the main of Bletchfast, and we might get into a little bit of a base trade scenario here. As yeah, there's too many Marines on the side of Petrus here, but his main base is pretty much gone, and we could get into a full base trade scenario, because yeah, or we'll see. Let's see how these Marines play out. The boys get pulled, the Marines get pulled, and we'll see this 3 tanks and a Liberator on the low ground here. And yeah, I think there's maybe a little bit too much firepower here for Bletchfast to break out, but these 2 Vikings show up and they are going to take out that Liberator. Marines on the other side though, really taking out pretty much Petrus's entire base. Petrus has a barracks that's been floated over into the corner. These tanks though, wow, 4 tanks gonna take on a handful of Marines, 2 landed Vikings, and some Marines. Wow, 3 tanks. Bletchfast has 4 SCVs. Petrus 0. This double medevac drop is gonna come back, and I think this is definitely gonna be enough to clean this up. One of these tanks baiting this Marine and Viking into siege tank fire, but yeah, looking at the army supplies and just the supplies in general, Bletchfast definitely going to have enough to deal with this. He's the only one with workers at the moment, only one actually with the CC, so Petrus going to start making Marines out of that Well, these Marines dropping out of the medevac 2 at a time are going to be enough to clean this up, and yeah, that's pretty much going to be all she wrote. Pietrus with 2 supply at the moment, making Marines 1 at a time out of a barracks. At the 3 o'clock position, Pietrus in a real no position to fight his way back. +1 is on the way, but as I said, Blechfaust, the only one who is actually mining this barracks. Oh, barracks not going to burn. Blechfaust going to make a 3rd CC, a natural CC here. Mining at the 9 o'clock position. Yeah, Blechfaust in a pretty decent position. These 2 medevacs are actually going to spot the Marines being built out of this barracks, and Blechfaust is going to be made aware of the position, and yeah, I think this is going to be it. 1 lone Marine running away. Yep, and that's it. Pietrus well and truly beaten by Blechfaust, and yeah, Blechfaust gets a 2-0. Nicely done. Yeah, I mean, the expected winner does come out on top, and you know, thanks to Pietrus Swanepoel for joining. Yeah, thanks to Pietrus Swanepoel for joining. Would be good to see him again. Ooh, nice. We've had we have 1 team kill. Game number 2 with Caretta Pertang taking on CSO Hulk. We also have yeah, a lot of CSO representation here, and a lot of team kills. So yeah, this is gonna be quite interesting. We are gonna have Mauzu going up against SC Misa, so yeah, this is gonna be quite entertaining, to say the least. Vetoes are underway. Pride of Altaris is gone. Let's see. Berlingrad, the dog map is gone. Blackburn. What else? What else is going? Curious Minds gone. Okay. That leaves 2,000 atmospheres, glittering ashes, and hardwire. Let's see what. Let's see what these 2 CSO players can bring for us. We could have a plat versus a diamond, a plat versus a gold. So let's see what we get. Misa currently sitting at 2682 MMR. Mousy at 3183. So let's see what Misa can do, if he can pull the wool over Mausy's eyes, or if we are just going to have the higher ranked player moving on. This is Metal League Madness number 7. We are on to our first semi-final. Wow. After a pretty quick TVT, we're on to our AZVP. It should be pretty cool, pretty interesting. As we have spawning in the bottom left hand corner with the yellow Zerg drones for Team CSO, it's Misa. His opponent in the top right hand corner, the purple Protoss probes, also for Team CSO, it is Mauzy. Nice little StarCraft 1 Nexus. and StarCraft 1 probes. Very nice. This probe gonna make its way across to Misa's side of the map and just get a hatch block. Misa gonna go for the hatchery. Does he get it? Oh, doesn't manage to actually get the hatchery down in time. And yeah, Mousy gonna be on a little bit of patrol and he's gonna come check that. Okay, the hatchery does get made at the third base, so hatch block successful. Misa gonna be a little bit delayed there, but I don't think too perturbed. Probably gonna go 18 gas, 17 pool. Yeah, just a normal standard standard Zerg opener. Nothing too crazy going on. Mousy with a low ground wall off. Oh, misplaced the Nexus. Gonna cancel and replace it. Oof. 100 minerals down, but that's okay. That's okay. It happens, and you know, could be still trying to warm up. Hands could be a little bit cold, so not the biggest of deals. Gateway expand. Misa go for a really quick third base. Yeah, the probe of Mauser comes down, sees that third hatchery has come down rather quickly, so Mauser should know that not going to be too much aggression coming out of Misa for the next couple of minutes. 4 lings on the way, but those are just pretty much standard lings. Probably going to chase this probe away with those and yeah, try getting a bit of map presence. Oh, yeah, Lings get a few good shots, and yeah, Mauser's going to lose his probe rather quickly. There goes Mauser's map vision, but I mean, this Adept out the front and the chronoing on the Stalker. Mauser would be safe if any of these units decided to move across the map, and yeah, Misa's got a over in the main base, and not too much is going to happen with that just yet. Is the Adept making its way across the map. Gonna hopefully try to get a few of these transferring drones, but I mean, there's already a queen at the natural. Oh, Adept. Oh, Lings start to work their way through this Adept. Adept gets 2 Lings. Oh, gets the 3rd. We'll probably get the 4th, but and cancels a shade, but that's a lot of damage on that Adept. Wow. Yeah, a couple more lings. I say a couple more lings, quite a few more lings getting made here on the side of Misa. Misa maybe wanting to do a little bit of pressure. Mauser still hasn't closed the door back home, but he'll be safe by the time these lings make their way. There we go. By the time the lings make their way across, the door would be in place. Overlord speed is done for Misa, so Misa will be heading into that main base to see what exactly it is Mauser is up to. Misa with quite a bit of money in the bank and quite a serious supply block at the moment. 2 overlords in production as another 3 get fired up. Misa obviously missing that, or hearing that supply block and firing up 3 more. 6 more drones in production, so Misa starting to take that economic advantage, not for very long, but the Roach Warren is completed as a double Overlord Scout comes in. Misa definitely wants to know exactly what's going on the side of the Protoss, and without a Stargate and only a single Stalker that shoots up, Misa going to be able to get in here and see just exactly what's going on. Scouts the Robo, scouts the Twilight, and he's going to see 4 charge lots on their way across to his side of the map. 3rd base on the way for Mousy. That's 4 charge lots and a couple Adepts make their way. Oh, 5 charge lots and 2 Adepts. We'll see what exactly Mousy can get done with this. As the roaches do pop out for Misa, these roaches are going to be the exact answer that he needs to defend this. Does the queen land up going down? Some good micro. Keeps the queen alive for a couple more shots, but yeah, the queen does land up falling. Zealots target firing down these queens. Queens are absolutely necessary to push back this war prism, and Misa with a really good defense here. Not losing too many units, and yeah, save it, losing only one queen. I mean, has a queen, almost a queen on every single base, so actually, yeah, doesn't have a queen on every single base, has a queen on one base, but that's fine, a little undersaturated, but mining off of 3, so Misa not in a bad spot at all. The lair is done, so Glau reconstitution on the way here, so roach speed is on its way. 4 more gates on the way for Mousy, so Mousy really looking to hit a really good ground pounding army. We've got charge, we've got how many gates up at the moment now? 4, so we're going up to 8 gates with charge plus 1 Archons, Immortals. Mousy looking to hit a really strong composition as Misa's just reinforced the third base with a couple spine crawlers, and yeah, burrow is on the way, so I do wonder if we're going to see some burrowed roaches or roach tunneling claws. Not on the way yet, but the burrow is being researched, so nice observer placement here on the side of Mousy, getting all the information of what's going on outside the natural of Misa, between the natural third, just on this high ground ledge here. So Mousy getting all the good information, seeing the Ravagers morphing now, getting such good information, and is actually going to see the army move out of Misa. These Lings are actually going to scout this army of Mousy. Oh, the sentry gets taken out really quickly. Guardian Shield gets popped and it gets taken out almost immediately. Roach Ravager army getting caught sort of out of position here. Misa gonna rotate back around and get into a defensive position. 9 more roaches on the way. There's quite a few Ravagers in with this army as well. Mousy's this observer from Mousy doing so much work, keeping tabs on the army, and yeah, Misa also has an Overlord here scouts in this 4th base, so yeah, Misa not sure exactly where the army of Mousy is, but Mousy's going to try to push up into this little choke. So good corrosive bars might actually be enough to push this army back. Oh, one of those Immortals eats so many corrosive bars. These 2 spine crawlers also putting in a lot of work. I don't think Mousy can push into this. Corrosive bars, oh, they do take out one of those Archons, and this is going to be a successful hold here for Misa. Misa's going to be able to chase these 2 Immortals all the way back. I don't think either of them are going home. Roach speed is done. Oh, Misa going to eat his own bars. Almost. Oh, Misa trying to be too clever. If you just right click down that Immortal, that the roaches will. Oh, this Immortal gets home. Wow. That's so good for Mousy. Oh, doesn't get in range of the shield battery and gets taken out. Misa with a pretty strong army over here. High Templar warps in, but that's not going to have the opportunity to morph into another Archon. Roach Ravager is. There's quite a few low HP roaches here. Misa could morph those into Ravagers. Shield battery overcharge gets used, gets corrosive bile down, and Misa with a pretty strong army right here at Mousy's 3rd. I think Misa might just have enough to take out this 3rd base. It's not over. Game's still far from over, but getting a Protoss back down to 3 bases from 4 is definitely a really good position, and Misa will be happy to be in. Really need to just get rid of this Nexus. Morph a few of these low HP Ravagers into roaches into Ravagers. Push up the ramp and commit on to these 2 Immortals. Some Lings do show up. They go, oh, looking to get this around one of these Immortals. They are going to block one of these Immortals out. Yeah, this shield battery is going to get corrosive bile down, and I think Misa's just going to snowball into the. Yep, Misa just going to snowball into the natural, and Misa takes game 1. Wow, really nicely done there by the gold Zerg player. As yeah, Mousy maybe just overstepping a little bit, getting into pushing up that tight little choke into Misa's natural, maybe taking as I said, maybe overstepping just a little bit. and yeah, getting his army a little caught off guard there. Misa with a few good reinforcements, and defender's advantage was able to just push the army back of Mauzi and snowball an advantage. So the first map goes to Misa, and yeah, Mauzi with it all to play for at the moment. Tournament life on the line. Mauzi, a previous Metal League Madness champion, it must be said. We will see if Mauzi can bring it back against his opponent in the top right hand corner. The yellow Zerg drones for Team CSO. It's Misa. His opponent in the bottom left hand corner of Hardwire. The purple Protoss probes also for Team CSO. It is Mauzi. Yep, Mauzi once again. Gonna go for the hatch block. I mean, I'm really not surprised by the hatch block. Oh. Yeah, Misa just not even gonna attempt to take that natural hatch. He's just gonna go straight for the third base location. And Mauzi just gonna patrol around at the natural, and yeah, early game he's gonna set up exactly how it did in the previous. 18 gas, 17 pool. Pretty much stock standard. Mauzi gonna check. Cool. Hatcheries at the third base is at 12 o'clock and not a triangle position, which I think is probably the more preferred third base location. Might even see the fourth base over here. It's quite a common fourth base location to continue the bases on the high ground and not actually have to push down a ramp to defend your third. Mauzi going for a one gate expand as we saw in the previous game. Let's see if he does choose to go Stargate, and what we do see from that Stargate. Misa gonna try and get this third base down really quickly again. Yeah, such a pretty annoying thing to deal with here. Oh, and then the pylon block. Very nicely done there by Mauzi. Yeah, third drone. Oh, okay. We'll see. Misa just gonna skip that and see if the pylon finishes up. Mauzi cancels it. Yeah. Misa now with enough minerals to take that third base. And yeah, probably with a little bit of a supply block, building 3 overlords so early on. But yeah, Twilight gates, Twilight second gateway, and a shield battery in the front. Yeah, Mauzi not looking to die to any sort of rush without having any sort of vision on the other side of the map. He's definitely doesn't want to die to any sort of cheese. We know there's no cheese coming, but Mauzi doesn't. So Misa fully saturated in the main base, starting to saturate his natural, and the third base about halfway done. So this game setting up to hopefully be a good one. Neither player doing anything too extra at the moment. Mauzi looks to be going for the same robo charge lot based army, so we'll see if he has a bit more success this map than he did the previous one. Yeah, one ling. Does he? Okay, there's a stalker in the front, and that's about all the ling is going to find out, as Misa starting to saturate that third base. And yeah, Leia on the way. Roach Warren on the way, so it looks like Misa gonna go for the same roach-based defense as the Forge is on the way, and yeah, we'll see how this sets up. Overlord speed is done, so Misa definitely looking to get as much information as possible, as Overlord is going to come into the natural and see, okay, Forge is on the way, so you are getting upgrades. The Twilight is charge has finished, so we'll see the lightning on the Twilight over there. Yeah, this observer of Mars is going to come in, check the natural and say, okay, you're taking your gases on your natural, you're somewhat saturated, so this Misa is going to go for a pretty teched army, not only like a Ling Bane. He's going to see, maybe he'll move the observer around and check how many gases. So far 6 gases, roach speed on the way. Yeah, looks like Misa's just going to do the same. +1 on the way, so +1 missiles, a little bit different, and needs to look to give those roaches a bit more firepower. 2 more gates, a couple High Templar on the way. Those are definitely going to be Archons, as yeah, Misa's just setting up for a pretty decent defensive position. Both players about 45, 46 workers. Oh, okay. I mean, is this an Overseer Cocoon? It is an Overseer Cocoon, and oh, unfortunately Misa doesn't actually have a Queen in position, or he would have started attacking that Observer. Observer is actually just going to see so many roaches streaming out of the production, out of the main base. There's this Overlord is going to come in, or does actually scout. Oh, does it scout the extra gates? It does scout the extra gates. Doesn't see these 2 in the back, but does scout that there are extra gates. So Misa knows that there's going to be a ground-based army out of Mousy. This observer sieging forward, and is going to be in detection range of this overseer. Unfortunately, I don't think Misa's actually noticed that the observer's here. He doesn't have an overseer, so he does actually have detection for this observer. Now the Queen comes in and is actually going to take down this observer. Observer's not going to be able to get out of there, and Mousy has now lost all map vision. Misa has sacrificed a few overlords, so has lost a bit of money there, but Misa definitely looking to max out on Ling Roach Ravager. +2 on the way, 10 more roaches on the way, 5 Ravagers. Yeah, Misa looking to get as strong of an army as he can. Both players working on their +2 attack upgrades, so yeah, we'll see. Neither player wanting to push out just yet, but Mousy pushes out, heads back, pushes out, heads back. Both players moving out, and are we going to get a clash here in the middle of the map? These Lings are actually going to see the move out of Mousy. All of the Lings pretty much getting taken down by these charge lots in the front. Wow. And yeah, looks like this is going to be the battlefield here. Corrosive Bowels taking out one of those Archons pretty much immediately. It's 2 Immortals in the back doing so much damage. 5 and 7 kills on each of them. A little bit of a misclick. There's quite a few more charge lots get warped in. These charge lots going to do such a good job of distracting the Roaches and Ravagers. As yeah, these Immortals, 3 Immortals now going to have the opportunity to fire onto the Roaches, and Mousy going to do a pretty good job of defending this. 5 more Roaches on the way. Must be noted that Mousy did take that entire engagement with a plus, with an upgrade advantage, as I would really like to see a lot more Lings get made. Well, I can't say that now. A lot of if those Lings didn't go down to all those charge lots in the beginning, you know, Misa could have had a really good surround. But Misa looking to press the issue here. A little bit of an army lead, but it must be said that Mousy's army is quite a bit better quite a bit better. Oh, that's a kill, not a cancel. A few corrosive bars to actually zone that army out, but having a look at the units, there's 6 Archons, 4 Immortals against 26 Roaches of Meters. That's... I don't think Roach Ravager is going to be the answer to what Mousy is making at the moment. 5 more Roaches in production. Yeah, Misa... we'll see if Misa's army can hold its own against these Archons. We'll see if... Oh, Misa might just catch wind at... Oh, a few Roaches getting caught on move commanders. We'll see if these Corrosive Bars can find some juicy targets as... Oh, yeah, they do force the Protoss to disengage. Misa buying himself quite a bit of time here. 9 more Roaches in production as these Archons in the front are just so tanky. Some good Corrosive Bars. Oh, they don't hit their targets, and this is going to be a nice cleanup for Mousy. Misa really needs to regroup back at home. Bailing Nest on the way. Do we have any lings? We have no lings. Bailing Nest on the way. Yeah, Misa really needs to regroup at home and maybe throw down a few spine crawlers, because the army supply is 2/3 to the favor of Mousy, 40 to 60, and yeah, I think Mousy is just going to have enough here. Misa agrees, and Mousy takes game 2. Well, we have a series on our hand. Looks like Glittering Ashes is going to be our last map. Wow. Yeah, both of these players want to get this game underway. Ready. Let's see what game 3 holds. This is tournament life. Well, the loser of this does go down into the bronze match. There will be a 3rd place playoff between the loser of this game and the loser of Coretta Pier against Blechfaust. So 2 Zergs, a Terran and a Protoss. Such a nice race distribution in this MLM. Very surprising, but good to see. Before we get ahead of ourselves, in the top right hand corner of Glittering Ashes, the yellow Zerg drones for Team CSO. Going for a 12 pool. It is Misa. His opponent in the bottom left hand corner, purple Protoss probes, also for Team CSO. It's Mousy. Yeah, and Mousy pretty standard, gonna come across the map, and Scout will come across the map to hatch block, and we'll see if we'll see exactly when Mousy scouts his 12 pool. If he's gonna go have a look and see if the 3rd base gets taken somewhere else, or oh no, he's gonna go up into the main base. Sees it's a 12 pool. I do wonder what Mousy's response to this is going to be. Cool. Second gateway. Now, is this a full wall? Wow, cool. It's a 12 pool drone pool. We'll see if the drones... This is going to be a full wall, or if it's just going to be a drone drill. Mousy with a smiley face. Let's see. A Zealot does pop out, so it's probably the right unit, but the drone drill is probably the most important part of this strategy. The drones get pulled. They drill all the way through. They get us around on the Zealot as the probes also get pulled into this fight, and this is where we're actually going to see who actually wins this. I think Mousy has this one. Unfortunately, the drone drills, the 12 pool drone pool isn't the greatest, and yeah, it looks like Mousy's going to go on to the final. Misa does get knocked down to that bronze match, but nicely done. Oh, very nicely done there by Misa. Unlucky after a really solid hold in game 1. Was probably a little bit unlucky in game 2 not to actually knock Mousy out, but that's a part of StarCraft, and yeah, thanks for showing up. Misa, you still have there we go, into the bronze match. We have a look at the bracket momentarily as we see Kareta Pier beat CSO's Hulk 2-0, and even Bletch Farstar duking it out in the second semi-final. I'm going to put us into a quick Carbot video while we wait for the other semi to finish up, so we can get our next match on the way. Will either be the bronze or just the finals, depending on the players themselves. But yeah, don't go anywhere, stick around. I'll be back in a few minutes with the next Metal League Madness match, so see you in a few.
This one time, Haru Naladan! None shall stand! Go, go, go! Let's rock! The void hungers. Do not make me... SCV ready. SCV ready. Kaboom, baby! There shall be a reckoning. We march to victory. And Tara!
Hello everybody, welcome back. So we are still waiting for the conclusion of Bletchfast's first career to appear. So looks like those two are duking it out quite nicely indeed. Both very evenly ranked in terms of MMR, only 7 MMR the difference between them. So yeah, nice to see some challenges, and even nicer to see some solid CSO representation at the in one of our own tournaments, as well as the others that we do get, participate in. So I will get the next match up and ready for you as soon as possible. But in the meantime, just want to shout out to Carbot for letting us use their really cool little animations, as you just saw. So, some of the quick Just some of the quick little episodes that they put up on YouTube. If you haven't seen them before, do check them out. As yeah, they have some really cool artworks, and they've been running their little artworks for quite some time now. Some of the CSO stuff is some of the StarCraft stuff can be quite a number of years old, so we will see if don't go have a look and check them out. As I said, I'm just waiting for a game to be available, whether it's the third map or whether it's the third map of Karetapir Blechfaust or whether it's the finals. Just trying to get things all sorted. These two players, let's see, are they still? Yeah, they are definitely still duking it out, which is nice to see. Let's have a look at the match history. Who was that? Oh, okay, so no match history there. No match history, so they are setting it up quite nicely, and we'll see. It's ZVT, so the most technical and mechanical of the 5 matchups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the most technical of all the matchups. So and these two players are evenly matched, so these games can go on quite some time. So let's see. All right. Well, as a little surprise, we do have Mousy who's going to join us. Mousy, are you there?
Hey, welcome everyone.
Hey, what's up?
I decided to help out my wonderful colleague, to have his throat dying, and just want to enjoy seeing a good bronze match between Misa and, well, we'll see who's that going to be.
Yeah, I mean, will be hopefully a CSO bronze match if Karetapir takes out Blechfaust, but as I said, man, they're like 7 MMR difference between them, and 7 MMR difference in a TVZ can mean a very long game. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have to congratulate Misa, by the way.
What a hold in that game 1, man. Wow,
game 1 was, I think I missed micro. Sorry, I think I just misclicked at least 15 times.
Yeah, and I saw him do the same thing in game 2, because I thought, yes, man, here we go. He was really raring up to go, and oh man, unlucky for him. He just kept bleeding off units when he should have just consolidated them and faced you head on. It was cool. It was nice. Yeah. And then the unsuccessful drone drill in game 3 was so cool, man.
Yeah, I was like trying to count, and I managed to count like 10, and I was like, okay, that should be all of them. So that's why I did not wall off completely, and I just basically pulled the probes. I even hotkeyed them.
your probes.
Before,
yeah.
So I hotkeyed them before to be able to pull them right away.
Yeah, and pull them all together at the same time.
He went out with a banger. I have to give him the maximum respect that I can give to a player.
Yeah, it
It
was
was
good.
damn close. Game two, I was like, okay, it looks like I'm gonna go cast. But
Yeah.
then I was like, hold on, I made a promise. So I said grand finals at least.
Well, let's see who you're going to be up against, because if it is Coretta Peer, then it's a completely different beast compared to Misa. Okay, he's can be pretty good.
Yeah, I'm actually expecting Kurita Peer to be there because honestly, I'm maybe a tiny bit more confident in my PVZ. But honestly, I don't think I showcased that.
Oh no, we'll see. Let's see. I mean, these two players,
Oh, hold on. Uh,
they're still going at it, which is cool.
wait, 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 wait. They aren't in the lobby. Let's just try to join the game because they're in a lobby.
Yeah, let's see what. Let's see if they are. It says menus lobby.
Hey, let me just invite you to the game as well. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I wonder who. What's the score?
Yeah, just going to ask.
Yeah, let's. Oh, nice. It's gonna be a goodie, man. 1-1
Yeah, I
is the
figured.
score. Yeah, let's see. As I said, they like 7 MMR between them, dude. So
Yeah, and I'm confident I'm not gonna get blasted from the lobby because of sniping the strategies because these are not the matchups that we're going to play if one of them advances.
yeah, it's a completely different matchup with the Protoss. I mean,
I think we're ready, so
yeah, we're cool. You're a host. Go go.
a little bit of hostility here.
It's okay. People are just keen to get going. So maybe Blitzfaust has a bit
Whoa,
of momentum on his side and doesn't want to lose it.
whoa, yeah.
Possible that Karetapir went 1-0 up and Blitzfaust is bringing it back. Speaking of Blitzfaust, on top right hand corner of Glittering Ashes, the Red Terran SCVs, once again, it is Blitzfaust.
And in the bottom left side, we have the yellow Zerg representing CSO Esports. It's going to be Kuretapir.
The very quick gas. Be a quick gas pool. Some nice speedlings making their way across the map. There we go. There's the pool. Yeah, nice to see.
I'm wondering if any of them is trying to make like a fully committed cheese.
It seems pretty stock standard right now on the side of Blitzfast. We'll see. There was a triple proxy racks against Blitzfast from Pietrus in the first game, but I mean this SCV is gonna make its way across the map, and yeah, Karetapir pulls one out of gas, Starts link speed pretty much immediately and pulls one out of gas. Gonna start that natural hatchery.
Will
Obviously.
this be like fast roaches as well?
I'm thinking it's just gonna be like quick speedlings, or it's just to be safe in case there was proxies. Obviously Bletchfast will see the timing of that hatchery and should know it was pool first. We'll see.
He already sees the pool moving, so he could deduct that it was a gas first with fast speed. So it's going to finish a bit faster rather than the classic 3:30 timing.
Yeah, there's the 6 lings on their way out. So
And I'm curious if we are going to see the drone or the link button being held down as follows. That could mean a lot. If drone's going to be produced right now, it means, okay, now it's going to be a bit more committed. And there's the baneling nest that I've been thinking instead of the roaches.
yeah, these lings, they show up into the main base or into the natural and start to probably get 2 SCVs really quickly. Get the deny or get the delay on this this natural CC. I'm gonna push up into the ramp. Not gonna be able to get through this. Reacted Marine's gonna stop this very quickly. Well, let's see. Good splits
Yeah,
on the
but
links.
Isn't there any Marines out yet, or
There.
am I crazy?
No, the Reaper, it was a Reaper first.
Okay.
Oh, Bletchfast doesn't want to lose this natural CC. There's a few more links just outside here. It would have been nice to see Karetapir bring those in as well. Get the surround on those Marines. A bunker starts at the front here. Oh, there's the surround on the Marines. Bunker's not going to finish in time. I think Karetapir might be in a really good position here. That CC does finish. Bletchfast should just cancel it and lift here. So
Baneling nest is also done, by the way.
Yeah, we'll probably see make some banelings here with these, and then there's another stream of lings coming across. Okay. Made 4 banelings in the middle of the map, or on his side of the map, probably not the lings he wanted to use.
Now he's going to try and move up once more. But this is going to be tough because some of these slings are not even doing anything right here. He could just move some of these and make banelings off of these.
Yeah.
And then just basically manage to hold with those. Is
Yeah.
this a full wall with the command center?
Yes.
Okay.
But, I
wondering.
mean, that's
Yep.
a lot of lings have just gone down unnecessarily for this baneling. This one baneling's going to show up, and he's going to start to bust through this supply depot, but he's lost so many links. Oh, no, he doesn't get through. He will now.
Oh, that one extra baneling that was disconnected from the others
Yeah.
and went in early.
Yeah, and look, I mean, only 3 lings remain, and had he banked all of those lings off to the side, he would have been able to flood the Terran base and probably would have got the win, but that's okay. Another supply depot being built. Well, was being built, it's now being delayed. Probably to repair this barracks here. I think the SCV stopped building the supply depot to repair the racks, and yeah, Karetapir not droning yet. Still looking to finish this game rather quickly. Probably see more Banes if I'm honest, but CC gonna.
Ooh, but the base is open. The base is open, and now he tries to land it, but he's not going to be able to do so.
Yeah, links get into the mineral line. Oh, I don't think that's a full wall. There's still no full wall in
There's
this.
banelings outside. There's banelings outside. These SCVs could be in big trouble.
Lings? Any lings left in the main base? Yeah, a whole bunch still here in the main base. This is enough to surround these 5 Marines. Marines gonna try to get back to their bunker.
That's a lot of lost mine time. And now he's droning. I love this.
Yeah. Gets 10, 12 SCVs so far. There's still those banelings outside. Wow, that's a lot of workers going down on the side of Bletchfast. He's only left with 8 SCVs, Malzi. Wow.
Oh, this is very rough for Bletchfast Linglad. I don't know how he's going to come back from this.
Does have double orbital mule, so there's that on the side of Bletchfast, but he is very far
Still
behind.
mining half of it.
Yeah, double spawn at the front for Karetapir. Doesn't want to die to anything after getting so far ahead. Queues up a couple injects, so is gonna. I was gonna say is probably just gonna be holding down that drone key. 10 lings to be safe, but supply blocked, and then let's have a look at the units. 7 lava right now. When these OVs pop, I want to see.
Third base is finished as well, so Kiritapir is actually transitioning into the macro game pretty much, as far as I'm concerned. And these spies are going to get to this third base and assure that even if it gets attacked and taken down, it's not going to go down without the fight. Now finally the natural is being retaken and the depot wall starts. Now 2 lings are sacrificed. He knows that there's a tank already out on the edge.
Infestation pit. I mean, you started something, cancelled, and built an infestation pit, so I wonder what Kiritapir wants to do with this. Overlord speed now on the way, so he's going to look to get in there and get as much information as possible. A little disappointed.
Sorry,
go, you go.
Yeah, I was going to say a bit of an indecision over here from Kiritapir if he decided to cancel something, because I'm really curious what's the tech going to be. What do you think it could break this type of turtle Terran position like that?
Lurkers, man. Would have to just be lurkers, or just mass bane, and that's why I don't know what the infestation pit was for. There's the hive, so we'll see. Or is that going into a lair now? Oh no, that's going into a hive, so we'll see what Kiritapir wants to do. I was going to say, I'm a little bit disappointed he didn't take this opportunity just to go up to like 66 drones, like straight away. I mean, he took Bletchfast is actually catching up in work, because as I said, he had double orbital mule, so he didn't lose too much mining, but he's catching up in those workers. He's only 7 behind at the moment. He was down to 8. So let's see how Kiritapir wants to play this game. It's really giving Bletchfast the opportunity to get back into this game. Bletchfast now ahead in supply.
Yeah, and he's actually, well, he had a decent amount of army supply banked from earlier when the attack was stopped, and I guess those 2 spines were just for being sure that whatever army is left is not going to just walk over Kiritapir.
Yeah.
And now we have a hive, and we don't see the according tech. We don't see Evo chambers. We don't see Hydralisk then to have a lurker then.
It's ultras. Okay. Alright, Lingbane Ultra. That's the way Kiritapir wants to play this. He wants to play Lingbane Ultra with Adrenal. Sure. 0-0 Lings.
Massive.
0-0 Lings with Adrenal. I mean, I'm for it. That scan though from Bletchfast in the main base sees a macro hatchery, an extra gas, and a baling nest. That's pretty much it. The scan, all the tech for Kiritapir in the natural.
Yeah, the big surprise is still not yet uncovered and found, so might just be a great opportunity for Kiritapir to surprise him. But as we're talking about it, as you talked about it, 0-0, that's going to be
chitinous plating, man, and ultra speed. Wow, I mean Kiritapir is skipping it all the middle bits and going straight to the end. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Bletchfast up 20 supply at the moment, with the third base being built on location. Feeling quite confident we can build this third base on location. The first 2 ultras though on the way.
And there's 50 workers right now, but as we're talking time and time again about that factor, there shouldn't be a time allowed for the Terran after this much damage, mules or no mules, because it's obviously a mistake by Kiritapir that he let his foot off the gas.
Yeah.
Well, this auto's gonna pop
out of this tiny little egg. Watch this, man. Bang.
Okay. Science fiction for a reason, I guess.
Yep. I mean, cool. I mean, I like the strat that Kiritapir is going for. Lingbane Ultra.
You know, though I like the strat as well, I wouldn't really mind it at least +1 Carapace, you know?
Yeah.
Just to extend those fights, make them tankier a bit, make them a tiny bit more durable to survive those tank shots.
Yeah, both players moving out.
Oh, and they're going to avoid each other, and there's going to be
Well, Karetipir
an
doesn't.
overlord that snipe here.
Yeah, good overlord placement. He's gonna alert him to this move out, and I think these Widow Mines are actually gonna be like Widow Mines Marauders gonna be like MVPs here. As you mentioned, there's no carapace upgrade or anything at all on the side of Karetipir, so these Lings and Ultras they will be a little bit weak to this Mine Marauder army, but let's see. 14 more Lings in production. They're pretty much even on workers, man. I can't believe that Bletchfast has had the opportunity to get back into this game the way Karetipir has allowed him to. But, I mean, the creep spread's pretty good. Halfway across the map.
You know what the issue is, Linglad, with that? You don't really realize when you're inside the game. It's
Oh, yeah.
much more much faster here because we're talking about stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But in game feels a lot slower. It's like time slows down, and it's like, oh, when was last time when I moved out?
Yeah.
Oh, it was moments ago.
Wow. And now's when Bletchfast sees the Ultras for the very first time. Ultra Ling Bane got to crash into this third base, and the Bane Ling straight for the mineral line. Wow. That's one dead mineral line. Bletchfast, though.
It's going to try to trade bases over here. He's going to take out the fourth base.
Yeah, 3 more Ultras in production and 36 Lings. He's going to pick up and try head into the main. We'll see if the reinforcements pop in time for Karetipir to deal with this drop. As there's only 3 Ultras left here.
There was a lot of Lings over here produced, and maybe those Lings are going to try and deal with these Marines and Marauders. The problem is there's nothing that shoots up, so these Marines and Marauders could just go away and do whatever they want
Yeah,
after they get picked up.
spawning pool gets taken out here. There's only a couple Ultras left here going to start to take out all these buildings. I think all the SCVs, all the SCVs of Bletchfast are being evacuated to the top left-hand side of the map. No more
There's
spawning.
no mining. Oh my goodness, this is actually big.
Yeah, there's also no spawning pool on the side of Karetipir, so no more Lings. No Queens, no Lings. Medevac's gonna unload in the main base again. This Karetipir looks to be...
Will he snipe the Ultra Cavern? That's the question. Or the Hive.
Yeah,
He's going to snipe the Ultra
I
Cavern.
think he's gonna get both.
So no more Ultras.
Oh, well, there we go. A few more Ultras do show up to do a bit more damage here. The Marines did actually snipe that Queen, so there's really no anti-air here on the side of Karetipir. Ultras, okay.
There's a couple of SCVs over here, and the command centers are lifted, and we are out of minerals on the side of Blackfaust, I guess. And something got cancelled because he just gained... A command center got cancelled somewhere.
Yeah.
A building command center.
Just got 400 minerals or something. Oh, there we go. A little bit of detection. Yeah, these mines are going to get taken out.
Oh, hold on. It wasn't detection. The armory went down.
Oh, that's correct. The armory went down. The SCVs were actually mash repairing that armory. Wow. One Ultra with chitinous is looking... Oh, some good stutter stepping here by Bletchfast. Is going to take out that Ultra. But... Oh, this...
Oh, this is getting spotted. Oh, and look at the swarm. It's moving over there. Those SCVs are done for.
Yeah, yeah.
Are those all the SCVs? It's all the SCVs?
There might be a couple in the main base. There's one here in the main base. But
And the mule repairing the burning barracks.
yeah, this is turning into a real scrappy game. I mean, I'm surprised that the game has gotten as far as it's gotten to this point. I mean, there's a Thor here, which is going to do really good against these Ultras, but the Ultras, SCV's body blocking, and wow, Bletchfast back down to 3 SCVs. He does have the army lead though.
He has a slight army lead, but not the most, so...
Ultra
There we go, almost equal. Oh no, we're going back to Ultras, Lingblad.
Yeah, we're going back to Ultras, man. Lingbane Ultra, Karetipir, not deviating from the strategy. That's what he wants to do. That's what he's going to do. Couple more Queens, double Evo. So now we're getting the 1-1 upgrades that probably would have ended this game. Yeah, here we go. A Thor
Oh,
being
look at the Thor drop.
Yep.
Oh, and those lings are going to wait for it. And 7 Ultralists are on the Wailing Lad. Oh
Wow.
my goodness. GG's called.
Wow.
Wow.
What a game.
Well, that means Bletchfaust is going to face Misa in the bronze match.
Yeah, and that means you're gonna face off against Karetapir, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, honestly, this playstyle, wow. Well, it's I actually achieved my goal, you know? That means something, I guess.
I'm just gonna let Bletchfast know there's a bronze match playoff.
I'm already messaging him.
Cool. Let's see if I can get him in here. I cannot. But that's okay. Yeah, what a strategy, man. 0-0 Lingbane Ultra. I mean, it's got a little bit touch and go there for a minute, but yeah, Karetapir able to get the win. And we'll have a all CSO final. That's gonna be nice.
Oh, that's going to be a banger of a game. At least I hope so.
Me too. It should be pretty good. I mean, should be pretty good. We'll see if I can get. There we go. Let's go. That's not the right place to say that. Let's go here. Yeah, pretty good, man. Pretty good. Nice, nice chill Sunday.
Yeah. I'm enjoying my time here, so we'll have the grand finals after the bronze match. And right here we have
Wow.
pretty much the Misa faces an opponent.
Dayteasy popped in here
Yeah.
to shout out for Bletchfaust. Well. Shout out to Dayteasy. Welcome, man.
Yeah, welcome. And we're waiting for Bletchfast to start vetoing.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be pretty cool. We'll see what kind of a. Oh, we're gonna get another TVZ, man.
Yeah, it's going to be. Hopefully, it's going to be at least as much as a banger than it was the previous series.
Here we go. Blackburn out, Hardwire out, 2K out, Curious out. Okay. Let's see what the first pick's gonna be.
Okay, so Blackburn, Hardwired, 2K, and Curious are being vetoed. That means we have Glittering, we have Berlingrad,
And Pride of Altaris.
and Pride of Altaris as the 3 maps. Glittering is going to be first. Wow, you're fast as hell.
I don't mess around, man. Me, I don't mess around. Before we get this one under, we need to know what the second map is gonna be.
Yeah, Pride is going to be the second map. Both players are ready, so we can start. You're the host. I'm glad both players are ready.
Did they ready up in the lobby?
Yep. Both. All meets are ready up in party chat as well. So, sometimes it's so confusing when you have all the chats open
Yeah.
and you just open one of them and then you don't see the other ones. Unless you're paying attention that it actually shows you with the little exclamation mark on the top of the chat
Yeah.
window. Very intuitive, you know.
Yep.
Luckily, you don't need a magnetizer to see it, so that's something as well, I guess.
Oh, you want to introduce our first player in the bronze match?
Yep. So, representing the #1 esports club from Frankfurt, it's going to be Blechfalst.
His
As the
opponent. Yep. And his opponent in the top right of Glittering Ashes, the pink Zerg drone for Team CSO. It's Misa.
Yeah, I guess we're still tripping over each other. I don't know. It might be the heat for me and COVID for you, and
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's bound to happen. It's not like we have be sitting in the same room like a tasteless anatosis. But I mean, we'll
that
get
would
there.
be easier. Would be easier for sure.
Hey,
Would be
we'll
easier
get there. Yeah, but I mean, from these two players, no 12 pools, no proxies, everything.
Yeah, speaking of getting there, well, actually, if you keep hanging around in London, then I might as well just get there sooner or later, basically, because that's one of my goals to visit the UK and London especially.
Yeah, London's pretty cool, man.
I'm a big bass music fan, so I really need to see the culture there as well.
Yeah, London's a good place to be. If that's what you like. If you like drum and bass or that sort of stuff, oh, this is a good place to go.
I love it actually. Okay, so no weird shenanigans coming in the first game. Standard SCV scout and standard timing on all the structures for now.
Yeah, and it was Reaper first. No reactor on the barracks just yet. Gonna start the second racks pretty early, and then the reactor after that. Reaper making its way across the map. We'll see. No lings in production. Marcy, just so you know.
No links in
Oh,
production.
they're out
Well,
already. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
They are actually a little bit too far out to meet this Reaper. And... oh!
Okay, Reaper's dancing around and trying to make his dance not to get one more shot, and now it's going to heal, and that's going to be basically doom for these links over here.
Yeah, two lings get picked off rather quickly. They're going to try and make their way back to creep, but without the queen to chase the Reaper away, and the third one's going to go down. Oh, Misa, you don't want to lose all your links so early on.
And we see the factory as well. How many Raxes do we have?
2 racks.
I have 2 Raxes, so 2-1-1 potentially. Or 2-1 for now, at least. And yeah, I was gonna say Stim's going to start soon. And there's a starboard, so the 2-1-1 is gonna kick in play. And there's a reactor on the factory, so I'm curious if there's going to be mines, Hellions, and I believe it's going to be swapped later on with the barracks, maybe. We'll see what's gonna happen as we see the first pair of units pop in.
Unless that's just for the starport to move over. Yeah, starport's gonna move over and just gonna
Alright.
get some medevacs to go with the stim bio. And I think Blechfast's gonna try do a bit of a pressure build as Link Speed finishes up on the side of Misa.
Yep. 5 seconds and the metabolic boost, as it's called. Honestly, to me, Link Speed is much more intuitive to say, honestly.
I like to say Purification Nova and not Disruptor Shot. So
yeah. I'm just trying to say Nova when I cast, but sometimes I just refer to say it and just say like simply Disruptor Ball, Disruptor Shot.
yeah,
Oh, and these links are going into the meat grinder.
it does get a scout that it is going to be bio. I mean, there's an Overlord just chilling on the starport, just checking everything out, waving at all the units coming out.
I wonder if Black Force realizes, honestly, because now that I look on the minimap, it's actually not that obvious at first look.
Yeah. No, I have to agree there. Oh, there we go. He does notice now. 2 Marines gonna chase this Overlord back, but the Overlord well aware of what's going on. How many queens do we have? Only 4 queens so far, so this double medevac drop, if Misa moves out, could actually get a lot done. I mean, this entire mineral line could evaporate really quickly to these 16 stim Marines. Combat shield
This could be big.
on the way now, and +1, so yeah.
I don't know if Blechfeld should overcommit on this one, unless he just realizes that he can just mow down Misa pretty fast. And the drones are pulled, but 14 go down, so this hatchery is pretty much gonna go down.
Yep.
That inject is gonna go to waste. Ooh, instant pickup! Nice job there
Yep.
by Blechfeld.
Very nicely done. Drone's gonna transfer to the triangle third now. Would like to see Misa just re-expand. There we go. He's gonna retake this hatchery at the 12 o'clock position, but double medevac drop gonna rotate around, over creep. So Misa should be well aware of where these medevacs are going to next time. Not.
Yeah, and there's an overload as well on that spot, that spotter spot.
Yeah.
And it's gonna see it, so
Misa not completely saturated in the main, which is a bit of a problem. Missing 9 drones in the main base, 2 drones on the natural. So, we'll see. Players pretty much even on workers, but yeah, Blechfast's gonna unload here on the low ground and hit this third base once again. And I think, yeah, if Misa doesn't pull these drones quick enough, this is gonna be damage I don't think he can afford to take.
and now there's combat shield and +1 attack as well.
Yeah.
And we see the drop in the main, just like we saw versus Kurt appear, but the second medevac is not dropping, so I'm not sure if this is the best idea over here.
Yep. It's gonna
Picks up and just drops down once more.
Yeah.
This is
gonna be
so annoying to deal with.
Yeah, and the Lings are obviously going to get there first. They're going to get taken out first. Yep, Misa splitting up his forces. Leaving a couple on the high ground. But Blechfast not going to fall for that one. Let's have a look back at Blechfast's main base. We've got 35 Marines. Only 1 tank. So, I see
I think that's just for defense.
yeah, I see a supply drop over there. So, ooh. Queens. Still 1 queen just starting to work through this medevac. We'll see if Blechfast's gonna drop here in the main again. Oh.
There's more than 30 army supplied. Now the army supply is double of Misa's.
Yep, and yeah, I think Blechfast's just in a really good position. This double drop being so annoying to deal with, and
Takes out the Hydra then, so that's gonna be big. Or maybe not. He needs to pick up, because Banelings are going to arrive as well. Or not yet. Banelings arrive kinda late.
yeah, there are a couple of Hydras here now though, so these 2 medevacs kinda stuck in the corner. If Misa leaves a couple of Hydras behind, or even a couple queens there, really pin back like, what's that, almost 16, 20 supply almost in units. But yeah, a couple of Hydras there. Not going to be Hydras in the front to deal with.
I think it's going to be linked up with this attack. What do you think?
Yeah, always go back in now.
Don't even wait for the attack.
Yeah, well, but that's the plan. Maybe distract with these units in the back, and then. Oh,
That's a nice choke point, honestly. But
yeah.
some of those Banelings connect, and well, that's actually just wow.
Yeah. The main push though is coming in Bletchfaust with a 30 supply advantage at the moment. 50 of that, well, 50 supply advantage in army. So, well, these two tanks are going to siege up quite far away, and Bletchfaust maybe giving Misa just a little bit too much of an early warning here. As there's a lot of Ling Bane to deal with this push. We'll see.
If those Banelings reach those tanks and get a connection on the Marines instead of the Marauders, then I think Misa would
Oh.
be able to hold.
Oh, nice pick off over there. But yeah, Bletchfaust gonna try and bait this Zerg army down into this double tank fire. I'd like to
That was
see.
a lot of Banelings blowing up into that small group of Marines and Marauders. So
Yeah, Misa though gonna push down this ramp.
ooh,
Oh,
this could be big. Nice split over there. Splits the army in half. So
yep, pretty nicely done there. This double drop still here. Oh, in the main base. Oh, hasn't come into the main base. Here it goes. It's gonna head into the main base now, and yeah, GG gets called by Misa. Yeah, looks like Bletchfaust takes a pretty convincing game one. Pride of Altaris, I believe, is our second map, and that's going to be... Yep, Pride is our second map. First time seeing Pride of Altaris today. Let's see if we can get a... slightly longer ZVT. This is the...
players are ready, and we can go. Well, this wasn't that short of a ZVT as it could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been just a three racks proxy and just do or die situation after that. Not a bad attempt from Misa, but gets into the mid grinder of that 2-1-1 opening. Obviously, a lot of Marines with those medevacs pretty early on, so that's actually a really nice build if you manage to pull it off. I think who was that? I think Beyond was the one who promoted pretty much.
What, the
What,
2-1-1 opener?
Yeah, the 2-1-1 opener. I'm not sure. But what we are sure is that we have a Terran player with red colors. That's all we can see here. And of course, his name is Blackfaust.
His opponent in the top left hand corner. The Blue Zerg drones playing for CSO. It is Misa. Wow. Been a long time since I've seen this map, man.
Yeah, it's not that common nowadays.
Always.
Usually it's for some I don't know. I feel like if you don't have like a proper build here regarding the gold base, then this map is just played by either someone who wants to try and practice it, or people just don't know that there could be these type of games.
Yeah. Well, let's see what kind of a game we get on this map. As I said, it's not, I haven't seen it in a very long time. So yeah, Bletchfaust gonna come up, see the timing of that hatchery, and CC goes down. On location.
Yep, and everything seems standard. Once more, Reaper's gonna go across the map. The SCV is going to pretty much clear the path that it's safe to go into the main or the natural. It's gonna see the timing of these buildings and see that everything is just fine.
Yeah, it's gonna. Oh, I was gonna say. I'm gonna go Reaper into reactor. Opening up with that second barracks as well. So
potential to 1-1 once more.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised to see it. I mean, it was a pretty good build that worked in the last map, and
Why fix it if it ain't broken, right?
yeah, if it's something you're comfortable with doing, then yeah, these lings heading out. 6 lings this time. Heading out, and it's going to lose 1 so far. They do probably want to get back up onto the high ground and let the queen give him a bit of defenses.
Oh, this Reaper is gonna get dazed soon enough.
Yeah, third hatchery going to go down for Misa. A little bit delayed, but...
And it's going to be on the other side, and let's see if Bushfalls is going to scout it or not.
Yeah.
And it's going to scout it for sure, since he rallied the Reaper over. So, but Misa scouts pretty much everything that can be scouted. So,
Damn, and 2-1-1.
yeah, the only thing he doesn't see is the starboard, but yeah, that went down after the Overlord left, so can still go back in.
Oh, Reaper doesn't get the creep tumor. Almost, though. Yo.
Yeah, sniping a creep tumor just that early on, I think, is pretty crucial on both sides.
I think it's just like a nice little win on the side of the Terran. Just that little luck. Just a boost of confidence in the early game.
Yep. And sort of a bigger loss on the Zerg side, because that could have been the one that links your natural to your third. And
Yeah.
that could have also been an inject, which is 3 extra larvae, which could be 3 drones, 6 links, 3 roaches, whatever. So, yeah. I think it's just painful to see those Reapers. Well, I'm pretty sure Clem's Reaper would snipe it, but yeah, that's Clem's Reaper. We know the young Frenchman is really notorious
Yeah.
of basically just controlling the Reaper impeccably. And we
Okay.
see that double medevac
Drop.
filled with
Marines.
Marines. Yeah.
16 Marine drop.
Yeah, thank you, Jono. I'm not finding my words today.
And it's a lot earlier than the first game. Although, Misa does have a scouting overlord in that top position.
If I recall correctly, last game was after 5:30, and this is like pretty much at 5:30.
Ooh. Gonna get spotted by these lings, but yeah, Blazefast really looking to do the same thing he did last time. And clear off these lings, and he's gonna hit this third base location pretty hard. The drone's
Oh
getting pulled.
no!
Oh,
This
go-
is not the correct move, Mr. Misa. Is not.
I think they were just going the wrong way. Wow, yeah. And GG.
I kind of feel like this was pretty much like a tiny bit of a rage quit.
I think
Oh,
he.
not again.
I think the drones went the wrong way, and losing all of those drones, he's just like, oh man.
Yeah, might have been that. Either misclick. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird to pull the drones into
Into the Marines, yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Probably just a misclick. Unlucky.
All right, I'll get ready. I'll get like a couple minutes. I'll ask for like 2 or 3 minutes just to grab some water and whatnot, and
Yeah,
I'll get going for the grand finals.
100%. I'll be back in a few minutes with the grand finals. So, Mousy, see you there. Good luck. Have fun, dude.
Thank
And,
you, and good luck casting, and have fun watching.
Yeah, I'll see you afterwards to our viewers. See you there.
All right, cheers.
I'm all about that.
say die.
Live for the swarm! Our fury is boundless. I return to serve.
Fall back to the shadows.
Enemy close.
Done and done.
Teleport successful.
Made for battle.
Nuclear launch detected.
Energy never dies.
It's getting too hot.
Target acquired.
Hello everybody, welcome to Grand Finals time. We are going to have a CSO final. And have the co-caster Mousy going up against Karitapir, one of the older players in the team. Older in terms of age with the team. Vetoes are finishing off, and yeah, we're getting this one ready to go. We saw in the previous match we saw Bletchfast take out CSO's Misa. With a clean 2-0. Some good double medevac drops and a solid push on the first one. So let's see what this grand final has in store for us. First map's gonna be Hardwire. People are... Map 2 is gonna be Curious Minds. Third 2000 atmospheres. These guys are funny. These guys are funny. In-game chat is very nice, especially with two teammates. We'll see. GLHF gets called and we're gonna finally get this grand finals underway. My name is Linglad. It's been a pleasure to be here with you all on this Sunday afternoon. As we get these finals underway. We are gonna have a ZVP for you. Speaking of Z, in the bottom right, in the bottom left hand corner of Hardwire, the yellow Zerg drones. For Team CSO, it's Karitapir. And his opponent in the top right hand corner, once again this evening, the pink Protoss probes. Also for Team CSO, it's Mousy. Karitapir making a drone and then cancelling the drone, forgetting what he wanted to do. What he wanted to do is open up 12 pool. Mousy probably gonna go gateway scout. Yep. So this would, don't think this would be, maybe on Hardwire it would be okay to hatch block, but not now. Karitapir already with a drone waiting, making 6 lings and we'll probably get this hatchery down on time. Yep. Hatch block. Not going to happen here for Mousy. But Mousy is now going to see 6 links moving across the map if he was paying attention. It's going to be gateway expand, so Mouse is just going to be yo-yoing his probe here. Going to put down a cybernetics core, and I don't think Mousy saw the links. It does know it's pull first. Where is... Oh, Mousy's probably lost that probe to the links. These links are going to come in. They're going to get this pylon, and wow, straight away, GG. Mousy did not see those links. That pylon's going to go down, and I mean, that's game 1. Oh, man. Oh, hotkey problems. Unlucky for Mousy. Sorry, Mousy. Yeah, go gets called. Both players are ready to go. Curious Minds is going to be our second map, so let's see what this has in store for us. Mousy really missed those 6 links hatching and moving across the map, or else probably would have had a second pylon or a complete wall in place to prevent those links getting in. But correct spirit though, getting a cheeky win, and we'll see if he can do it again. In the bottom right hand corner of Curious Minds, the yellow Zerg drones, it's correct appear. His opponent down 1-0 with the pink Protoss probes. It's Mousy. This time Mousy going for a pylon scout. Gonna get that hatch block. Unless Correct is gonna go for a 14 hatch, which doesn't look like. Oh, and he is. Oh man, so good to see Correct. Miles gonna kick himself. Went for that pylon hatch block, and Correct went for the 14 hatcher. Gets it down in time. Very nicely done. Correct, not letting the Protoss get away with blocking that hatch, and yeah, it's now it's gonna be hatch pull. No gas just yet, but yeah, correct. There's the gas. Staying on a probably not the most efficient build order, but ensuring everything goes down as soon as it possibly can. Lagging a little bit in drones, but that is alright for now. Mousy going gateway expand on the other side of the map, and looks like we're going to get into a little bbit of a macro build. We'll see. Yeah, correct. We're using all of his lava, so not banking up any lava to make 6 links to go across the map. Just making drones, and more drones. 2 more links, or 2 links. Just gonna push this probe away. Queen starts up on the natural as well. I almost expect Garrettbeer to go for a 3rd base. Wow, okay. Yeah. The link's gonna start to work their way through that probe, and Garrettbeer really trying to hide the fact that he's going for a 3rd base. Doesn't want Mousy to know that there's a 3rd base on the way. Mousy opting to go for an adept first. which I think is an interesting choice with the Overlord placed right there. Not seeing an adept, not seeing a stalker first. For me, should allow you to send that Overlord into the main base, and we'll see just what Mousy wants to build out of the Stargate opener. First Stargate we've seen from him today. Let's see what the unit of choice is going to be. And that's an Oracle. I do like that. Like the addition of the Oracle, and Correct pair with 8 lava and 500 minerals in the bank, and definitely fire up all the drones. And chooses to go for a Roach Warren. Okay, so fires up a couple drones. Not sure why he's banking up so much lava at the moment. He's currently down 9 workers, and could probably oh, there we go, another 5 in production, but he's currently down quite a few workers. Okay, Mousy cancels the Oracle. Goes Void Ray first. Void Ray's gonna clear this Overlord, and now Karitipir knows that there's a Stargate on the field. 5 OVs in production. Karitipir hitting quite a serious supply block pretty early on, with no real links to deny this third base. Is really giving Mousy the opportunity to establish himself, get up to a high probe count, and really just sit back and start making units. There's going to be Void Ray into Oracle. Charge is on the way with another gateway, so there's another 2 gates on the way in the main bases. We're going to go up to 4 gate. This Void Ray just scouting around, trying to pick off any overlords as the Hydralisk then comes down for Karitipir. Hydra Den, as well as the Roach Speed. Karitipir still 14 workers, 15, 16 workers behind Mousy at the moment, as he's really just looking to make army and probably looking to go across the map. This Oracle is going to come in, so it takes a bit of damage, doesn't actually get anything done with the Oracle at the moment, which excuse me, is rather unfortunate on the side of Mousy. The Void Ray went home is into a defensive position, which I do quite like. If there's any sort of like a Ling run by or something, the Void Ray will definitely clean that up rather quickly. Oracle rotating around to the bottom side of the map, and we'll see if the Oracle can get anything done. Does come into the main base here, tags the Queen, tags the mineral line, but takes quite a bit of damage here. So has Mousy seen anything in the natural? No.
You're out of supply. Make more pylons.
Yeah, Mousy actually hasn't seen the Roach Warren or the Hydra Den on the side of Karitipir. Karitipir doing a pretty good job of hiding his tech, and we'll see if Mousy is going to be prepared for the Roach Hydra attack. There's a rather low drone count as Hydra speed is on the way. Roach speed is done, Overlord speed is done. Karitipir really getting all the speed upgrades, and this creep highway is definitely going to allow him to hit as fast as possible, and we'll see another round of Hydras get made, another round of Roaches get queued up, and I think Karitipir is just going to look to hit pretty hard. Down 16 workers at the moment. +1 on the way though. +1 finishing up, I mean, for Mousy. Storm on the way. Army supplies are fairly even. Karitipir making a round of Roaches at a time, and then a round of Hydras. A round of Roaches and a round of Hydras. Mousy. Charge done. +2 on the way. Definitely setting up for a pretty decent hold here. Yeah, this Oracle flying around hasn't actually spotted the army of Karetapir. Karetapir is now going to try moving, not making use of that creep power. Is moving to the left hand side of the map here. Going to try to deny this fourth base. And in doing so, sort of just shows his hand and says, well, I've got Roach Hydra. Yeah, shuts down this pylon, so there's going to be no power for these structures. The SimCity just creating quite a few chokes here. If Karetsubi had to micro this army a little bit better, oh man, these storms are just too good, and I think Storm is just going to be the one thing that just helps Mousy just win this game outright at the moment. 18 roaches in production. There's 2 immortals out, and 2 immortals and 3 archons. So Mouse has got quite a bit of a tanky army at the moment, but yeah, Karetapir making roaches and a lot of roaches. So we'll see. 1-1 on the way as well for Karetapir. As +2 is more than 2/3 of the way done here for Mousy. Mousy definitely not skimping on his upgrades, and yeah, Karetapir gonna try hit that 4th base location again. No, deciding not really, just using his army to get a little bit of high ground vision. As I said, he didn't actually use the creep highway that he's created all the way up to the 3rd base of Mousy. Mousy does have an observer, which I don't know if it's with this army or not, but it doesn't look like it's with the army. That's a little bit unfortunate. Stepping onto creep here, letting Karetapir know exactly where his army is. There, the observer does show up to help clear some of the creep, but that lets Karetapir know that this base is kind of undefended, and yeah, big warping gets cancelled by killing off that pylon. Is Karetapir going to be able to right click down this Nexus and get out of here? There's a lot of charge lots that have just shown up here, and I think this is going to this army of Karetapir is not going to be able to get out of here. Are they actually going to get the part of the Nexus? Oh, they do finally get the Nexus, but Mouse is double the supply at the moment of Karetapir, and 70 supply, army supply in the advantage. So yeah, Karetapir just going to move across the map. How many High Templar does he have? 4 High Templar with Storm. He's High Templar. Oof. Man, that's going to be so deadly. Yeah. Miles is stepping onto creep now. There's only a handful of Hydras to try to deal with this army. The Zealots do charge forward, and yeah, going to start to clean up this creep. A lot more Hydras. Quite a few more Hydras do pop out, but Hydras are rather squishy. Let's see, where are these High Templar? 4 High Templar. Oh, they're not actually with the army, so if Karetapir can buy himself a bit more time. 13 roaches in production. Roach Hydra. Oh man, if these roaches pop, just a few more moments for these roaches to get out, and there's a lot more sustainability with this Hydra armies. Hydras can actually be quite glass cannony. Yeah, the High Templar are now making their way over to meet up with this army. Army supplies now even. 10 roaches still in production, so yeah, Karetapir biding all his time to get into a much better position here. 2-2 on the way for Karetapir, +3 ground weapons on the way for Mousy, and Archon goes down. Karetapir doing a good job of sort of like whittling off these units slowly, like chunk at a time, not trying to take big engagements. As yeah, 4 Immortals, and oh man, this is just way too many Archons here on the side of Mousy. I think Mousy's just going to have enough to overrun this army. A couple Disruptors show up and Storm. Yeah, Mousy just with the just a superior combination of army units, and it's going to tie up the series 1-1. Very nicely done there by Mousy. And yeah, we do have a series on our hand. Looks like we're gonna get the dog map in it. Looks like we're gonna get the dog map in at number 3. yeah, I mean, a really good game there by Mousy, and yeah, only 2 more wins for either of these players, and we'll be crowning the Metal League Madness number 7 champion. So let's see. Let's see who it's going to be. It's definitely going to be won by a CSO player. So well done to CSO for winning this week's Metal League Madness. And let's see if it's going to be this player in the top left hand corner. The yellow Zerg drones for CSO. It's Karetapir. And his opponent in the bottom left. Purple Protoss probes also for CSO. It's Mousy. Yeah, let's see. Karetapir going for that 14 hatch. Pretty much over being hatch blocked. Miles' probe gonna come up here into the main and into the natural and see that the hatchery has been made. No block happening here, so Miles heading up into the main. I'll have a look around and see. It is hatch pool. Gas Karetapir going for a pretty much the same opener as the last one. This probe of Mousy just going to hang out and keep an eye on what's going on in the main base. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of mineral harass here. On the side of Mousy. Gateway expand. Nothing too crazy, nothing too exciting going on. Just stock standard openers at the moment. Probably see a couple lings out just to chase away this probe. Maybe not. Karetapir skipping the lings this time. I'm just gonna send this drone out and take a third base at the 9 o'clock position. Mousy, I don't think Mousy's seen that, but it's okay. To be fair, can't expect Zerg to be up on 3 bases. Okay. Karetapir going for a forward, a very quick 4th hatchery here. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what he wants to do with this very quick 4th hatch. I mean, I'm interested. I'm very interested to see what's his proposed strategy to go. This 4th hatch is just going to be what? It's just a macro hatch, but it's a rather odd location to put a macro hatch on the side of Mousy though. Also the same opener pretty much. Twilight into Robo. Charge. Expect to see a forge relatively soon and +1 on the way. Just Mousy's stock standard build order is middle of the road opener. 4 gates in production, and yeah, looks like we're going back to pre-void raid mass gateways. Mass gateways, and we're gonna see a lot of it's probably the same as last game. Charge slot, Archon Immortal, the War Prism for reinforcements. There's an overseer here. Just granting high ground vision to that stalker. And yeah, career spear should know. Okay, there's a robo. War prism on the way. Mousy a little bit supply blocked with 3 pylons on the way. That's not the end of the world, to be honest, as the Baning Nest coming down here for career to appear. Okay, Queen's taking out these taking out this debris. It'll be a very long time for the debris to go down. There's charge lots are making their way across the map. There's absolutely nothing here on the side to defend these charge lots. They're going to come in and they're going to get one queen really quickly. They wrap around as it's got to be mass charge lot. Oh, the queens, they target down the war prism. They're not going to be able to get the war prism. Some timed transfusions here as link speed's not done. 4 queens are going to run away from these charge lots as they wait for a few more links to pop. Queen's trying to get into a choke. Oh, GG gets called and mass charge lot is going to get the win here for Mousy. Karetapir sitting on like 23 lava there, like just really not spending his lava at all, and yeah, really not expecting Mousy to come in there with a hard hitting charge lot all in, and yeah, Mousy getting the win. And currently up on match point, and yeah, let's see if Karetapir can bring it back, or if we're gonna go just gonna give Mousy his second MLM title. Glittering Ashes is going to be map number 4. And yeah, let's see if yeah, let's see if this man can bring it back, as in the top right hand corner of Glittering Ashes. Needs to win the next 2 maps to win this week's MLM. It's the Yellow Zerg player Karetapir. And his opponent in the bottom left on match point is the purple Protoss player Mousy. And Karetapir opening up pool first. So let's see what build Karetapir has in store for us. As yep, Miles is scouts will pull first. We'll see if nope, not gonna go gateway expand. Or is he gonna go gateway expand? Nah. Okay. He is gonna go gateway expand, but Miles is off checking something else, man. I don't know what he's expecting to see, but obviously looking for something. We'll see what Karetapir wants to do with this. Maybe it's just a pull first build. Gonna get some quick lings out. And we'll see what he can get done. The wall will probably be here in time, as I think Karetapir is just gonna try hide these links away as well as he can, but yeah, there's probes here, and now Mousy knows that 6 lings are out. We'll see if he comes down and decides to Yeah, fully wall. I think it is just gonna. Oh no, it's not a full wall. But it is a really good wall. I mean, to minimize the surface area on this second gateway, the cybernetics core does have quite a bit of space on the outside, a bit of surface area, but that's okay. 14 more lings in production, so it really looks like Koreatope is going to really bring the heat here. I'd like to see him bank up a lot of lings and then really ling flood, because if you can actually get the sentries on its way, if the sentry gets chronoed out and you get some really good force fields, oh, there we go, shield battery doing a little bit of work healing up this stalker, but this is what I mean, a lot of lings showing up, and Mouse is going to try re-wall here, so she's going to start a secondary wall. Sentry does pop, and cybernetics core getting worked through. Oh, good force field trying to minimize some of the surface area on that gateway, but it's not going to be enough. Lings are eventually going to get through. They do start to work on that sentry. Warp gate's being chroned out as well, so Mousy trying his damnedest to hold on here. Shield battery's out of energy. Lings are now could probably stream in. Oh, that's a clutch plug in the wall there by Mousy. Is yeah, another secondary wall is on its way. Warping over Zealot, so all Koreatope needs to do is take out this pylon, as a secondary pylon is getting built now, but you take out this pylon, no, there's another pylon finishing up in the wall. As Koreatope is really trying to get in here. There's only so far you can go backwards with these structure placements. The links now do get in, but there are two zealots to deal with this. No shield battery energy left, so these lings are going to get a good surround on these zealots, but there aren't any more lings. There's some lings streaming across the map here, as some more reinforcements are on the way. Mousy hasn't reclosed the door, so these lings do come in. They are going to start to work through this immortal, but I really think that Mousy has enough here. Probes get pulled, and yeah, I mean, there's some lings in the main base. No, there were lings in the main base. Now Mousy's... Oh, is this immortal going to go down? Oh no, Koreatope choosing to go for some probes. 10 probes go down, and I mean, it's not all lost here. Mousy, with 4 zealots and an immortal, going to position himself outside. Koreatope goes back into droning, starts up a bailing nest. So, wow, that was quite an intense beginning to this game. Koreatope really trying to end it early on, and Mousy holding on by the skin of his teeth. Oh, that's a lot of lings making their way across the map, and another 12 popping out. I mean, I really like to see Koreatope bank all of these lings. Oh, is he going to see the units moving out? He doesn't see the units moving out, but he's going to come across them now in the middle of the map, and yeah, Koreatope, oh, I like this. He's just going to come surround all of Mousy's units here. It doesn't surround the immortal. I mean, that could have been one dead immortal. This warp prism's going to pick it up, and yeah, Mousy re-walls at the front. Warps in 3 more zealots, but they are going to get surrounded quite quickly by these lings. Oh, shield battery overcharge gets activated, and that's one hell of a drug. That's going to be the lifeline for this one zealot. How many kills does the zealot have? 6 kills at the moment. Wow, shield battery overcharge saves that one zealot. Yep, not anymore out of shield battery overcharge range, but with that bailing nest done, I think if Koreatope just makes all of these lings into banes. Oh, okay. He's gonna go back home. Mousy gonna move across the map and look to get some counter damage done. Where's this bailing nest? There's a bailing nest and a spire. Okay, so Koreatope is saying, well, lings didn't work. We're gonna go into a spire. And let's see. Yeah, charge is done, so these zealots do charge in. We'll see if Koreatope can take this down. Oh, the war prism almost gets taken out by these queens. Oh, the queens start target firing down these zealots, and yeah, this war prism is going to be able to get out of there. Lings do get a surround, and this immortal. Is war prism micro going to be there to save this immortal? It's not. Oh, and the immortal goes down. Wow, lings are now okay. 7 zealots get warped in the front of the main base here, and that's going to be enough to deter these lings. Lings aren't going to get too much done, but Mousy has no idea of the spire. Oi! Yep, Zealot's just gonna try to keep Mousy a bit honest here. Lings, keeping him busy. How much money does Karitapir have banked up? He's got enough for 5 neuters, so there's never any supply though. 3 queens in production, and that's his supply. His supply blocked at the moment. I expect him to fire up another 3 overlords, because that spire is just finished and he can't make any units. There we go, 3 more overlords in production, as there are a lot of charge lots heading to Karitapir's side of the map. He's going to be forced to evacuate this 3rd base. There are 9 banelings on the way. Some transfusions, trying to keep this hatchery alive. Yep, Mousy is going to right click down the hatchery. The lings getting a body block on, letting the broodlings take out some of these zealots. As the banelings come on, they crash in, and this war prism's going to finally get taken out. And is it? Oh, war prism goes down. 6 mutas in production. Karitapir really clawing his way back into this game. 2 Archons on the way. Mousy really playing, holding on by the skin of his teeth. Karitapir trying his damnedest to take this to a game 5. Mousy now destroying that pylon and letting himself out of his natural base. We'll see what these mutas can get done. I'd like to see Karitapir group them all together before actually sending them out. 8 more banelings on the way, so Karitapir is setting up defensively with some Ling Bane and looking to be a little bit offensive with these Mutalisks. Another Muta in production, as Mousy looks to be moving across the map with some Zealots, 2 Archons and an Immortal. What does Karitapir have at home to defend this? 11 Lings and 8 Bane, 6 Queens, so not too bad, but let's see if these Mutas can actually force Mousy to pull back. I don't think Mouse is expecting these mutas at all. These mutas going to start to work through this main mineral line as 6 Stalkers get warped in. I think 6 Stalkers with Blink are going to be able to push these Mutalisks back, as there's a few Lings positioned outside this 3rd base location. Mousy heading to the 12 o'clock, going to cancel this 4th base. It's going to finish up, so he'll probably get the kill on it. It's the minus 300 minerals there on the side of Karitapir, who's already supply blocked. Hydra then on the way, and yeah, this Lingbane Hydra force should be enough to kill this army of Mousy. Those Banelings doing such a good job. A few Zealots surviving with just a few HP. Archons trying to target down these Mutalisks. Mutalisks clump up quite badly for the splash damage of Archons, and this does get pushed away a little bit. The Mutas sort of drawing the army of Mousy away. These 6 Queens with some transfusions are going to try hold on here, but the reinforcing Blink Stalkers are going to be a little bit too much. 18 Lings only in production now, and I think Mousy's just going to take his 2nd Metal League Madness victory here. The Stalkers back home enough to deal with these Mutalisks, and yeah, the double Archon here is just going to be too much for Karitapir to deal with. I mean, he does get this round. The drones do get pulled in here. Stalkers blink away, but with some reinforcing Zealots, it's 11 workers, 12 workers going down so far. Here's the War Prism. Zealots still going ham at one of the extractors. I don't know. It might just barely get held here, but there's 1 Queen and 6 Mutas here. And, I mean, it does get held. It does get held. Karitapir still with a 20 supply advantage, but the Blink Stalkers that are moving across the map here for Mousy, he's got 10 Blink Stalkers and 33 workers. Blink Stalkers are actually going to destroy these Mutalisks of Karitapir, and yeah, I think Karitapir needs those Lings that he had in production earlier, but there aren't any Lings to be found. 3 more Queens on the way, 2 Mutalisks. I'm not sure if Karitapir holds us. He really needs maybe a bit of static D would do great, and these Mutalisks are starting to target fire down these Stalkers one at a time. The help of 2 Hydralisks, but wow, man, need Karitapir not wanting to tap out of this. There's a few Lings, a few extra Mutalisks show up, and we have a We have a very serious oversaturation in the main base of Karetapir. On the side of Mousy, pretty well saturated, starting to take a third base as he now knows that he's kept Karetapir pinned back at home. We'll see if Karetapir sorts out his oversaturation and starts to get some efficient mining going on in his natural or at his third. Hydrabane Muta is what Karetapir is rolling around with. A creep tumor, sort of just giving Karetapir the early warning that this is on the way. Ling Bane trying to chase down this Stalker Archon. Mutalisk now going to drive these Stalkers away, and they are starting to win the fight against the Stalkers. But wow, man, what a crazy game this is. Mousy on 56 supply. Mutalisk going to start to try to target down these Stalkers one at a time. Mousy not paying too much attention. He's going to use his blink, and now Karetapir could give chase. Decides not to overextend. Goes back to some reinforcing lings, and yeah, Karetapir diligently placing that creep tumor right at the end of creep to give him as much vision as possible. Really nicely done. Wow, Karetapir 5 times too many drones on his main base. We'll see. There we go. Now sorting it out. Gonna start to. There we go. Moving workers around. Very nicely done. He is up 40 supply, 20 of which is in workers, but Mouse is on 3 mining bases. Well, there's 1 patch there, 4 patches there, and a full 3rd base. Karetapir almost at the same 2 patches, or 8 patches and 8 patches, so Karetapir maybe in a slightly better position, but yeah, I do like the addition of the spine crawlers, and I would like to see him take a 4th base. The game is stabilizing. Mousy hasn't actually been able to play the game the way he played it the last 2 games, so hasn't really been able to dictate the pace, and Karetapir really trying to make this work. It's his tournament life on the line, so yeah, banking up those injects. How much lava does he have? 14 lava. Doesn't really have the bank yet last time, so good to see, but I would like to see Karetapir. Oh, he's trying to take this 3 o'clock base, and he should be alerted to the fact that Mousy is now trying to clear his creep here, so let's have a look at the unit. There's 6 mutas, 13 hydras, 21 lings, and 9 banelings to deal with this army from Mousy. 2 archons, 14 stalkers, and 3 zealots, so we'll see exactly what's going to happen. Mousy clearing a little bit of creep and then deciding to go home. This 3 o'clock base, probably the least defendable position at the moment, and Karetapir definitely needs to get another base up. Mousy going up to 4 bases himself, clearing a bit of creep and taking a 4th base. I really like this position for Mousy. He's setting up, and you know, the clearing of the creep, sort of keeping Karetapir back at home. Mousy taking a base of his own. +2 on the way. Mousy so far the only one with upgrades of that kind. There we go. Infestation pit on the way. Macro hatch in the main. So Karetapir finding himself with a bit of money and nothing really to spend it on. He's got too much lava and he's not actually spending it, so I would like to see Karetapir just spend all his money on all his lava. Like, he's got 27 lava. That's another 50 lings. Oh, gets a free sentry over here. Nice. Karetapir gonna pull back. Gets a sentry and pulls back. Nicely done. He now knows the position of Mousy's army, and oh man, 31 lava in the bank and 1,600 minerals. Oh, Karetapir, spend your money, man. A little bit supply blocked at the moment. Spend your lava, spend your money. I like these charge lots coming into the 3rd base location. These 2 spine crawlers and some Lingbane is here to defend. Not going to get the hatchery this time, but there we go. Nicely cleaned up by Karetapir. He does know that the army of Mouse is positioned here to the north, so some good transfusions, just, replenishing the health on some of the static D and on the hatchery. So here we go. The armies are going to clash. Yeah, just at the natural base here of Mouse of Keretapir, the opening between the natural and the third. The armies are just going to walk past each other and clash. It's almost an A move there because of the Banelings. We'll see exactly who comes out on top. 5 Archons, 3 Archons, 2 Archons remain, and a few Blink Stalkers. Mutalisks not getting involved in this fight right now. Now they'll get involved in the fight, and Keretapir actually cleans it up quite nicely. He's now got a 50 army supply advantage as the last Archon gets taken out, and yeah, Keretapir going to start to give chase. What does Mauser really have here at home? Nothing really to defend this push. A cannon, 4 Stalkers and an Archon. Taking out these rocks is really giving Mauser the opportunity to warp in units, as many units as he can. There's Hydralisks being rallied across the map here. Some more charge slots heading into that third base location, and now there isn't an army to deal with this, so charge slots gonna try get into the mineral line here of Keretapir. They're gonna start working through these drones before they get pulled. 5 drones get pulled, 7, 8 go down, and now these spine crawlers are gonna get taken out. Keretapir looks like he's gonna be committing to the attack. Hydra Ling is the composition of choice here. Mutalisk's not getting involved once again in this army, but the DPS of this Hydra force here from Keretapir just seems to be way too much. He's going to take out this pylon powering 2 gateways. Yeah, sort of going to get split between the two, but back home, what does Keretapir have? He's got 2 spine crawlers in, 2 spine crawlers at the third. Oh, oof. Okay. Okay, the DPS of the Hydra is just a little bit too much, and we're going to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I mean that got sticky real quickly. Wow, and we have a real series. Neither of these players want to tap out. Pride of Altaris, man, we're in for a treat. Pride of Altaris, game 5. This is. Excuse me. This is turning out to be a real banger of a series here between these two teammates. Yeah, this is turning out to be a real great series between these two teammates. Going the distance and game 5. Pride of Altaris. Let's see what let's see who takes it. Will it be the Zerg or will it be the Protoss? Either way, it's a win for CSO. Spawning in the top left hand corner of Pride of Altaris, the yellow Zerg drones. It is Keretapir. Oh man, going for a 12 pull. And his opponent in the bottom right hand corner, the pink Protoss, purple Protoss probes. For the last time tonight, it's Mousy. And Mousy's going for a proxy. Proxy versus a 12 pull. Let's see. Let's see how this works out. Proxy 2 gates against the 12 pool. Oh man, both of these players playing such great StarCraft. Keretapir looking for a cannon rush, sort of expecting some sort of cheese here. It's a proxy 3 gate. Wow. Proxy 4 gate. Mousy really just bringing the heat. Game 5, Metal League Madness number 7. Let's go. He's gonna come up here and see, okay. The probe attacks the Lings. Ling's gonna move across the map and... yeah. Mouse is just gonna have to hardwall the top of his main, but... Karetapir has absolutely no idea. Oh, is he gonna scout this? He's not gonna scout it, but he will see the Zealots coming. It's gonna be... double chrono on these Zealots, man. I don't know. I have no idea who's going to win this. Lings are making their way up into the main base. Mousy actually hasn't fully walled off, and this could just be like a full-on base trade scenario, because, yeah, Lings are going to fight. Probes are going to fight these Lings, and they do take a pretty favorable fight. The first two Zealots making their way up into the natural here. 8 probes going down so far, as pretty much all of the Lings get cleaned up. 2 spines start in the main base. 3 spines start in the main base of Karetapir. He's pretty much going to sack his natural. 2 more Lings do show up, and they are going to start to work away at these pylons. Mousy going to commit to killing this hatchery. 3 spine crawlers in the main is probably going to be enough to make this a 1-base game. Karetapir up 3 workers at the moment. A lot of lost mining time here for Mousy. Karetapir just being really annoying. Oh, these broodlings, are they going to get... No, they won't get the kill on these 4 Zealots. 5th Zealot on the way. But, yeah, these Zealots going to make their way up into the main base. There are 3 spine crawlers here, though. I'd like to see the 3rd... I mean, the positioning of that spine crawler at the back is really good to stop Zealots just skirting around and hitting from the back. Those last few larvae do actually turn into Lings and do actually make it up into the main base, so... We do have a 1-base versus 1-base scenario. Karetapir, well aware of where those 4 gateways are, so he knows the investment that Mousy actually went into for this rush. Both players going for... Oh, the probes get pulled. Wow. Karetapir doing a really good job of just forcing so much lost mining time here on the side of Mousy. Oh, the probes get pulled, and are these Lings going to get out? Are they? They're not going to get out. What a block here by Mousy. 1 Ling does survive. The cybernetics score does go up, so we will actually probably start to see warp gate, but actually we won't. There's no gas. Mousy was pretty much all in here on a mineral-based composition. 2 queens, 3 spine crawlers here at the front. Mousy's not going to be able to get up into this main base, as Karetapir is now just going to slowly start to leapfrog these spine crawlers forward. 2 creep tumors are going to allow him to slowly start to bring these spine crawlers down, and a baling nest on the way. I must say I do like this position here for Karetapir, as he's slowly starting to break out of the contain. Mousy now taking double gas, chronoing out workers, so he's ahead in workers at the moment. That 1 Ling that was being annoying in the main base is going to meet its maker. Here we go, first spine crawler makes its way down onto the low ground. Another spine crawler going to get here behind the mineral liners. Karetapir's trying to break out of this contain. Lings and Banes are going to be enough to deal with these Zealots. Oh, yeah, Mousy, you don't want to be taking on that many Banelings. Yeah, you better run, man. Those Lings... Yeah, I was about to say, I'd like to see those Lings head down to these gateways and take out all the production facilities of Mousy. Really just cripple Mousy. That's 600 minerals that he's invested into those. Oh! Yeah, these Lings should get a nice, a pretty rapid cleanup. And I'd like to see them really head over here and take out these gateways. That's 700 minerals just sitting there for Mousy. If you allow him to get warp gate up, that's 4 active gateways. That, yeah, there we go. You see four Zealots on the way rallying up. Well, they're being rallied here to the natural, but they're definitely never going to get up there. Ling's going to fight probes again in range of a shield battery and a super battery at that. So these Lings, they're going to target down this pylon, or they're going to get this pylon as the void ray gets chronoed out. I think they should just, right click down the pylon, get out of there. So much lost mining time. Karetapir playing such a good solid game here. Creep tumors active creep tumors. There are 2 active creep tumors, so if Karetapir pushes a creep forward, he can actually break out of the contain and get up to 2 bases. Maybe even a macro hatch in the main was not a bad idea. Oh, the banelings! Oh man, pretty much all the probes of Mousy go down to some banelings that morphed up into the main. He's got 4. Oh, the banelings from Karetapir. Wow, wow, what a series, guys! What a series that was. Jeez, Karetapir, both players cheesing in game 5, and it's, oh man, what? What? That was so sick. That was so sick. Mouse is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Mouse is gone. Karetapir. Karetapir is this week's Metal League Madness number 7 winner. Oh, very well done. Shout out to Karetapir. Unlucky to Mousy for making it to the finals, and oh man, just losing to 3 banelings morphing into his main base. What a scrappy game 5 that was, but I mean, it went the distance. Karetapir being so diligent with getting those spine crawlers up and actually making sure that, you know, he's safe at home from this proxy 4 gate. Just doing a really good job of shutting down whatever Mousy was trying to do. Oh, I'm just seeing it on stream, man. Those banelings starting up in the main base. What a good what a good series that was, man. It was such a good series, and yeah, thanks to everybody for tuning in. What a great Metal League Madness number 7 this was. A week delayed, but well worth the delay. What a great showing it was, and CSO first and second. Unfortunately, Misa didn't get the CSO 3rd place, but yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. July 16th, I believe it is. July 16th will be our CSO Cup, so our uncapped event where anybody of any MMR can participate. So yeah, nothing next week from us, but the week after we will have some really great high level StarCraft, so be sure to tune in then, and give us a follow on YouTube, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, as we are trying to release content more frequently. Give us a follow, and yeah, join our Discord server, and yeah, all that wonderful stuff. And until next time, take care, everybody. From myself, Linglad, and on behalf of Team CSO, thanks for watching.